Maverick 100.9 Aggieland's country alternative. It's Corliss, and I get to make a new gal pal today. Erin Viancourt is here. Did I say your last name correctly, by the way?
You did. You did. You got it.
Nailed it. I didn't even practice. Love that. Love that journey for me. Well, Erin is on quite a journey herself. You just released a new single to Texas country radio called Shoulda Known Better, which I want to hear all the details on the song, but like media wise, this has actually gained a lot of attraction. A lot of people are wanting to write articles on it. What is the spark that's ignited that, and how come I'm just now meeting you if everybody else knew you first?
I mean, it does feel like we're coming out of the woodworks. I haven't released music in so long, so it would have been hard, I guess, for people to have heard about me. So I'm glad that it's getting the traction that it's got now. And yeah, came out of the gate with that one.
That is amazing. Well, congratulations on that, because I do know that you've been a musician for quite some time, and clearly there's been a little break in between, but Shoulda Known Better is one of my favorite songs right now, and I want you to tell me a little bit of where it came from. How was this one born?
And I wrote this one back in, I believe, 2020. Yeah, it was 2020, right when everything happened, because I was on the road with Kendall Marvel, and I actually wrote this one with his guitar player, Jabe, and another friend, Chris Robertson. And so we just gotten off tour with Kendall, and Jabe and I had been writing together. And I believe Chris came in with that title, and it was just one of those ones that just wrote itself.
Fell out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's because, I mean, it's a relatable topic, and you've always got to share that with people. You've got to get those relatable singles out there, because that's what has us screaming at the top of our lungs in a car, you know?
Right. Yeah, it is very much screaming at the top of your lungs, going down the road kind of song.
It is, but you know, I can't hit Erin's like level of voice beautiness. It's no. Yeah, that's for Corliss alone time, and Corliss alone time.
The car rides are for.
Well, we are coming back with Erin to get to know her better, but we've got to debut this brand new single, Shoulda Known Better, by Erin Viancourt on Maverick 100.9. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. Erin Viancourt, Shoulda Known Better for your first time on Maverick 100.9. It's Corliss, and I got Erin joining me. And, you know, I've never got to meet you before. Now, you have typically been more on that Americana ride. Is that correct?
I guess so, man. It's hard to place yourself these days. Like, it's just, although, like, Americana's been so great to give people spotlights that maybe you don't know where to place yourself, but then it's just kind of become like a melting pot. So
especially if you are from Texas.
Sure. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I've never really known where to place myself.
You know, you are not the first female artist to tell me that. You know, it seems as if I talk to a male artist, it's almost like they've got a liner sheet typed up of exactly what they want to say and who they are and what they're working on and this and that. But when we typically talk to women, it seems like because of venues or music festivals or sometimes even radio not really giving them that equal shake, that we typically get this, well, I don't know. And it's because they're trying to find their place, when in reality, their place is being exactly who they are.
Yeah. And not putting yourself in a box, I guess. Just, as a music lover, try to touch it all. But yeah, I guess I've kind of gone to, it's hard because I know I'm not traditional country as a traditional country lover. But I guess, you know, like modern traditional, I don't even know where to go.
Who are your influences? I always love to ask this question because mine goes everywhere from like Rob Zombie to to Miranda Lambert. So like I'm all
Yes,
over. I am a walking jukebox. Where do you think you
love that.
connect and gets you ready for that writing?
Ooh, for writing, I'm a big fan of Jerry Jeff Walker and of course the Queen, Patsy Cline. I mean, you listen to like Patsy Cline songs and you're just like, girlfriend was real and honest, like that's as real as it gets, and that's the goal when you're writing, is just to be as real and honest where you don't feel alone, or you understand what that person's going through. But Jerry Jeff Walker is a big influence of mine writing wise, and oh my goodness, so many more. I'm drawing a blank, but I'm looking
I'll
behind
put
at all
you
my
on the
records. So
spot. I
there's
know, like,
yeah,
where's my music? Which I'm
yeah,
covered in music here. So it'd be,
yeah,
you know, I was not brought up with what some people would consider traditional country. My dad was more of he loved the Beatles and Roy Orbison, but he also loved Sheryl Crow and Smash Mouth. And so I grew up with those. And then my mom was the current country listener. So my idea of traditional country is the 90s. It's Tracy Byrd and
yeah.
Tracy,
Alan
basic.
Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
everybody's always got a different definition of that. And I've been made fun of for this lately, but I am on this George and Tammy discovery. Like I've always
Okay.
known who George Jones was and Tammy Wynette.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I watched the show and I discovered some different songs from George that I just loved other than White Lightning and The Race Is On. But Tammy, wow, was she something else, and chaotic, but so honest, and also a super big liar. And like her music was so real, and it's so many ups and downs that I'm connecting with that right now in my 30s.
Yeah.
I'm discovering that now in my 30s.
Yeah. What's your favorite Tammy song?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's the front, or the looking out the window, the looking at the front porch. Now I'm drawing a blank.
See, I gave it back to you.
Yeah. But and I know somebody would immediately pop up and be like, Corliss, you're a dummy. Everybody knows that song.
My best friend was here. She's like the biggest George Jones Tammy lover. I'm more on like the Waylon Merle side of my loves. We have a back and forth all the time of who's better. Not better, they're both wonderful. But yeah.
But who speaks to your soul? I mean, I guess on any given day, Limp Bizkit speaks to mine. So I don't know where
exactly.
Who am I, really?
Right. Yeah. No. In our one song, Plain Old Records, we wrote together when we wrote the bridge. It's yeah, it's really bad. And I say, when I sing it, I say, if the hag won't kill the pain. And when she sings it, she says, when Jones won't kill the pain. And so whenever we get to play together, we always take a poll. We want to know
how fun is that. Now, I did hear that you are going to be out on the road quite a bit this summer. Any dates coming near our area, College Station, anything like that?
Man, we were just in Texas. I don't know if we have much on the books yet to go back to Texas. I'm sure we will. Mm-hmm. It's been tough. I think that once the record is dropped, I think they're going to just go ahead and like fill it all up. But with not so much music out, I think it's kind of been tough to place me. I believe, I don't think it's been announced yet, so I don't know if I'm allowed to say exactly, but I do know that we will be near Fort Worth in September.
Okay. I like that at least gives us a person, a place, and a timeline. That's all we need. In the meantime,
except I just lied to you. It's October.
Oh, well, then there's that.
Then there's that.
Yeah. I always tell people, like, follow. If you like what you hear on Maverick, you've got to look up Erin Viancourt, because I'm becoming more obsessed with her as we go on in our conversation. Just follow, you'll see her. And you led me right into asking about the new album and when can we expect more from you?
Yes, I believe we've got the next single coming out. Cheap Paradise is coming out at the end of June. And then we've got the rest of the record coming out July 21st.
Goodness, that is sneaking up. Are you ready?
Yes.
You ready to
I'm
finally?
so excited. I'm just sitting here, just antsy, just all right, let's go. I'm ready.
Even when it comes to like talking about shows, you're like, I want to blurt everything out. Like,
Yeah. I was like, what am I allowed to talk about? What's a surprise? I don't know.
Well, keep an eye on her because more music is coming. Once again, that was Erin Viancourt, and Should Have Known Better is streaming, downloading everywhere right now. And I have a feeling we're going to get to know Erin a lot better here on Maverick as time goes on. So thank you so much for bringing us some new music today.
Thank you for having me. So excited to meet you.